No, she's one of the best spoken word artists in Montreal right now. Sincerely and honestly. And it is my pleasure to have her open this year's Madpoetix Soirées Intimes, bring it back, and show you what spoken word's about here in Montreal. Because we're different. We're not like everybody else. We're very different from Ontario, very different from all of the other provinces. We are one of the most unique and beautiful spoken word provinces that there is. So please welcome to the stage, Rabbit Richards.
Wow, they weren't kidding. I really can't see anything at all. That is, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna trust that you're out there because I can see like two white faces and a sea of nothing. Which, I don't know if any of you have ever been to a show that I've done before. You know that I kind of like to call white people out on their shit. I have some unresolved daddy issues. I admit it. So that happens. Sorry, Holmes. Sometimes I don't talk so good. Sometimes I don't talk at all. Parfois je parle en français para que mi gente no me entiende. There are days when I get excited and the words tumble out of my mouth, all running horses and rushing rivers. There are days when the words get excited but get trapped behind my teeth. I swallow them, though they ache like fire. I hold them in and I burn. Sometimes I don't talk so good. People want such definite answers. I don't speak surety, confidence. I don't speak certainty in concrete terms. Most days I barely speak English. The good guys. The good guys want to hear yes, shouted in ecstasy before they even touch you. As if enthusiastic consent could exist in a culture in which we are taught that no hurts feelings and rejection is man's greatest fear. Sometimes I don't talk so good. Sometimes I'm pretty sure my body is less important than your feelings. Those days I don't talk at all. I remember when my sister was little, I used to listen to the sound of her crying or the sound of her screaming and wonder what her voice was going to sound like. Because the sound of your desperation when all you have is pain is not the sound of your voice. I have never yet heard the sound of my own voice. Sometimes I talk and no one listens. Vorrei ringraziarvi per avermi ascoltato. Sometimes it doesn't matter how eloquently I express that I'm worth anything at all. The dehumanization of female personhood. That everyone's cause of death is myocardial infarction because you're only really dead when your heart stops beating, and it doesn't matter if it stops beating in your chest or in your throat or in your mouth. So sometimes I don't talk. Woo! So as Kim knows, the book comes out when I start changing my mind on stage. Because I was planning to call Hobbs out, but he said no.
No, I didn't say no. I did not say no.
Sorry.
You didn't say no?
No, and I wasn't even worried.
Did you say yes?
I said yes.
You didn't say yes.
I said yes.
I can only continue if you say yes, enthusiastic.
Yes.
Or preferably, absolutely.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'll be kind. Would you rather be skewered because you're white or skewered because you're a man? Both?
Skewering me in the way that you've always desired.
You don't surprise me, homie. You don't surprise me, but I do enjoy it though. The flat of your palm against my skin never felt wrong. And in the dark, I swear I cannot tell where your parents are from. Between your thigh and my belly, there is only space enough for the telling of long and winding tales. I can't remember why my father's family took that brave trip across an ocean when your fingers span the distance across my hip bones. You are the mysterious other, the speculative opposition, the weight that drops my tongue in my mouth. I am soft and willing, solid, steady, and thorough. If my skin makes your body tense with anticipation, it is the privilege of making you wait. How you doing, Hobbs?
You alright though?
I sat still, watching your body play games in shadows. I was never afraid of the dark. I lay quiet, considering the ramifications of such a strong and sly approach. Your body shines in moonlight. I count freckles when I'm bored. The edges of my tattoo bump gently against the tip of your tongue. Between one thought and the next, I feel the thump of your heart, the curve of your peck in the palm of my hand. A beautiful sameness flows through us, warmth and desire, and the rather pleasant discovery of the wonder of this semi-permeable membrane that connects us so much better than it divides. So when you wake up, eyes bright with suspicion and throw your tawdry insults, when you question my parentage and my integrity and my social consciousness, when you retroactively decide that I was the one looking for amorphous social elevation in someone else's arms, when you remember that you live on the other side of the poverty line and that I am an exotic novelty, nothing you say will touch me deeper than my skin. Thank you.
That's exactly how I remember that night. That's exactly.
Oh, That's not how it went.